I was born in a family full of colors. My father is the son of a maid from whom he inherited an intense dark chocolate tone. He was adopted by those who I know as my grandparents. The matriarch, my grandma, has a porcelain skin and a cotton-like hair. My grandpa was somewhere between vanilla and strawberry yogurt tone, like my uncle and my cousin. My mother is a cinnamon skin, daughter of a native Brazilian with a pinch of hazel and honey, and a man, mix of coffee with milk, but with a lot of coffee. She has two sisters, one in a toasted peanut skin, and the other, also adopted, more on the beige side, like a pancake. Growing up in this family, color was never important for me. Outside home, however, things were different soon. Color had many other meanings, and I'm sure that you know what I mean. In some way, I get used with it and accept part of it. However, things inside of me keeps revolving, and photography was my way to express my struggling. And this is how Humanæ was born. Humanæ is a pursuit to highlight our true colors, rather than untrue white, black, red, or yellow associated with race. It's a kind of game to question our codes. It's a work in progress for a personal story to a global history. I portray the subjects in a white background, then I choose a square of 11 pixels from the nose, paint the background, and look for the corresponding color in the industrial palette Pantone. I started with my family and friends. Then more and more people joined the adventure thanks to public calls coming through the social media. I thought that the main space to show my work was the internet, because I want an open concept that invites everybody to push the share button in both the computer and their brain. The snowball started to roll. The project had a great welcome. Exhibitions, galleries, and museums just happened. And among them, my favorite, when Humanæ occupies public spaces and appears in the street. It fosters a popular debate and creates the feeling of community. I have portrayed more than 4,000 people in 16 different countries, 25 different cities around the world. Just to show you some examples, for someone included in the Forbes list to refugees that cross the Mediterranean by boat. In Paris, from the UNESCO headquarters to a shelter. And students, both in Switzerland and in favelas in Rio de Janeiro. All kinds of beliefs, gender identity, or physical impairment. A newborn or a terminal ill. We all together build Humanæ. Those portraits make us rethink how we see each other. When modern science is questioning the race concept, what does it mean for us to be black, white, red, or yellow? Is it the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hair, or it has to do with our origin, nationality, bank account? I grew up in Brazil, a country where a part of the population has fewer opportunities than the others. They have less access to study, low literacy rates, higher unemployment rates, shorter life expectancy. Their appearance is considered ugly. Their color is associated with a lot of negative adjectives. Does this sound familiar? I'm used to deal with stereotypes. People, when know that I'm Brazilian, generally think that I'm good in football, dancing, singing. Well, when I sing like a cat. When I dance, I have 2 left feet, and yes, I love football. As a human being, I have my own misconceptions and stereotypes fed by the information that I receive. When I visited India for the first time during the Delhi Photo Festival, I was surprised. I expect to find brown, caramel, toffee tones, people in the street, and I was surprised by the huge variety and spectrum of colors that I find when I've been here. In some way, I felt at home. It was like being with my family. The thing is that I felt at home, but not just in the positive aspects. The saddest too. When I've been portraying people here, I started to listen to stories that are deeply connected with my personal story. So I listen about girls crying in the shower, feeling ugly, mothers that tell their children not to play under the sun, women that sunburn their skin using sandpaper in their skin, and creams that promise lighter your skin 3 tones. I was shocked at how people was fascinated about white skin. Probably it's because they listen that for their family, friends at school, colleagues at work, movie stars, everyday celebrities on television that judge white as the only beauty. The good thing of this experience is that all these people that share these sad stories that me, they jump this barrier. So, from the intense brown to the soft pink, all of them were confident about themselves, happy about themselves, and proud about themselves. If India itself can hold the colors of the entire world, why this stigma remains in the mind of many people? We still have to work hard to finish with this kind of stereotype. We still have to fight against discrimination, because this is not fair. This is not lovely. Thank you.